Hi, everybody. This is Steve Peroutka, and what a day we have for you. We're at the March for Life here, the 2009 March for Life. Just about 250,000 of Nellie Gray's best buddies have come to Washington, D.C. to march up Constitution Avenue, Pennsylvania Avenue to the Supreme Court to preach the culture of life. And here we are on the top floor, actually the roof of the Washington Gas Building, and we're right between 2nd and 3rd Street on Constitution Avenue. And to give you an idea, if you look behind me, Constitution Avenue and the intersects Pennsylvania Avenue right below us. And the march is about to start down on Constitution. They'll come up here, get on Pennsylvania, and if we look right, I'm straight looking at the Capitol building over here. We're panning over to the Capitol building. That's the Capitol. They'll march right past the Capitol and over to the Supreme Court. And I think you have a view of the Supreme Court right now. And that's up on, I believe, is that on 2nd Street, the 1st Street, the Supreme Court. And the Capitol's right between 1st and 1st, and we're between 2nd and 3rd. So by all estimates, we'll have at least 200,000 people here today, and probably more. And they'll be marching right below us here in a moment, and you'll see it all on National Pro-Life Radio. This all started in 1973, right after Roe v. Wade was passed. The idea was to commemorate it, and every January 22nd since, Nellie Gray has organized this March for Life, and it's really a huge event right now. I'm here with Steve Sanborn. Steve, this is kind of crazy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. We couldn't have had a better day. We couldn't have had a better location.
All right, we are actually on the Washington Gas Building on the I don't know what this is, about the 16th floor, and we're looking down at the march, and the march is right below us here. It's coming through up. This is actually Pennsylvania here, right?
This is Constitution.
Oh, this is Constitution. It turns into Pennsylvania, turns into it, and here we are. There's got to be it's just a sea of humanity. Every year, I think it's upwards of 200,000 marching up Constitution Avenue to the Supreme Court. And Steve, you're gonna one of the problems every year is that if you weren't here, you pretty much don't know about it. It's the biggest kept secret in town, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. You know, it's funny. This morning we heard that the estimates were going to be about 300,000, which is higher than normal. It's great, but ultimately, no, the media does not cover this event. Right. And so we came up with the idea of just doing it ourselves. So we're going to produce this documentary called Thine Eyes, and it's a witness to the March for Life, and it's going to allow people all over the world to see what goes on here.
All right, Thine Eyes, and you got some pretty heavy hitters in this organization.
We were pretty fortunate. Jennifer O'Neill is our narrator, and we have a great producer in Jack Cashel. Mike Wunsch is here from Outpost Worldwide as our director. And so we got the right group of people. We're using cameras that are just blowing me away. So the quality of this documentary is going to be something to behold.
Fantastic. It's to be a documentary that can be shown anywhere. It can be shown on TV, or it can be shown to a group. But for once, we're going to have this march that people have been keeping secret for years. The world's going to find out about it.
Yeah, the world's going to know, and it's great because, you know, the technology, obviously, you guys know you use it every day. It's made such a difference. We don't need the dinosaur media anymore. Right. We can do it ourselves.
We go right to the people.
That's right.
Listen, can you see these people, John? Let's move back a little so you can get in. It's quite a sight here. It's just people marching up Pennsylvania Avenue, Constitution Avenue. They're praying, they're chanting, a lot of kids, always a lot of kids at the March for Life. They say there's 200,000 people here. I always say there's 200,000 15-year-olds from Ohio, and I'm usually in the middle of them. And these are Catholic University athletes, and who have we got here?
Abby Banholzer, I play field hockey.
Kelly Carriota.
Marion Castley.
And Ellie Castley.
Ellie Castley and Marion Castley and
Kelly Carriota.
And Abby.
And Abby. Abby and Kelly and two Abbies.
No, Ellie.
Ellie. To Abby, Ellie, Marion, and
Kelly.
And Kelly. All right, we're all here, and we're watching the march go up the street. Now, why are you here? What's important about this?
I just think it's such a neat time to be in D.C. right now with all the people people that are flocking from all over the United States just to come to this one huge march, I guess, and it's just amazing to see everyone from all over the United States come and support.
Now, you're representative of your whole school here. How many are from your school came to the march?
Almost 400.
Yeah, almost 400.
400 came to the march.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And we couldn't fit all 400 up here, so we're glad that you four are here. Are you coming back next year?
Of course,
yeah.
Now, where are you all from?
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They just won a football game. Didn't they? And Marion?
I'm from Annapolis, Maryland.
Ellie?
Bel Air, Maryland.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right. Well, listen, you guys are it's been great to come on the air with us. We thank you very much, and you can go back to watching the march, and it finishes up at the Supreme Court. And as you can see, we're watching the march behind us here. The Capitol building is over here, and the Supreme Court you can see right behind the Capitol building, and that's where the march ends, right in front of the Supreme Court there. Let's send it back to the studio, send you back to our regular programming, and we'll be right back when the march gets going here, and we're going to show you as much of the march as we can. All these folks coming up Constitution Avenue to go over to the Supreme Court, people of all shapes and sizes. It's great to see. You got people that are 8 years old and 80 years old, and they come for the March for Life every year. So this is Steve Peroutka, National Pro-Life Radio. Stick with us. We'll be back with you in a little bit.